Today? Today we are in a world in which you have overlapping existing and potential laws that will come to bear on what your AI governance program looks like. And going back to the first slide, definitions absolutely do matter. When I look at definitions, it's funny because I just look to now. I used to always try to piece together a definition that seemed to make sense for me, and now I say, heck, I don't need to worry about it because somebody has put it in a draft law, and at the end of the day, I'm accountable to that. So I'm going to go to that law and see what it says as we evolve our thinking. Not to say that's just my approach, because that's the world that I live in. And so in Canada, we have C-27, that is a law that governs the use of a technology, and in particular, the governance of a high impact technology. So while the draft law doesn't define what high impact means precisely, we do have some guidance through a compendium document. And if we look and survey other jurisdictions, we'll understand that what our government is trying to protect against is a technology that can have a profound impact on people's rights and freedoms. So, and I would extend that to environment and property, okay? So what we have in Canada then is existing law that is more sector or specific issue based, that may have an impact on artificial intelligence. And we are waiting for that guidance, E23 guidance, to come out in its adapted form, as well as other guidance specific to the financial services sector. And then you have existing law, such as human rights law, that comes to bear on the impact of particular systems on individuals' rights and freedoms. And then you have this draft law that is saying, well, in our view, it's not good enough because we actually have to regulate the technology itself when a certain trigger is hit, and that's the high impact trigger. So this is true in Canada, and just really quickly, this is a conversation happening in many parts around the world. The EU and the US are hotspots to look to. We also see a lot of regulatory activity bubbling up in various parts of Asia. I'd put my eye on China, I'd put my eye on South Korea, I'd put my eye on Singapore.